Hello, it's Manali from GripSemptember 21 Internship. Uh, uh, I would like to present the first task that is about that was a supervised machine learning model task 1. Uh, First of all, we imported some important libraries like pandas, numpy, sklearn, and matplotlib. Then we get over the dataset. We get the dataset from the URL. Then with the dataset from the URL, and it's been presented to you. Then we plotted the graphical representations of the two uh, points that were given to us in the dataset, that were odds and the scores that can be seen on the screen too. Uh, Graphical representation is represented through the matplotlib library uh, that is used for graphical representations. Then we split the data into attributes and the output into dependent and independent variables, in which x is the independent variable and the y is the dependent variable. As you know, the linear equation, which is y is equal to mx plus b, uh, and same is the case with this, that we are splitting the values on the basis of that equation. Then we imported the train test split uh, library from the sklearn model selection library. Some model selection. Then we split the data set into two kinds: training set and the test set. Test dataset, and the test dataset size is 0.2, which means that 20% of the total dataset, 20% of the total dataset is to be placed for the training. Random state means that random state is set to be false. Then imported the linear regression models, and then we created the object of linear regression model, and then fit the fit our values into the model linear regression model. Then we printed the coefficient and the intercept value that I have previously explained to you, that we have the linear equation like y is equal to mx plus b. The m is the linear coefficient and the b is the intercept. Then we are plotting the graphical representation with respect to the coefficient and the intercept, and the regression models values that we predicted for from our values. That is then predicting the scores for our media model. And moving forward, to uh, moving forward, that we predicted the and we predicted the value for how much score a student would get if he get to study 7.5, or and we got a result that he would score 76.34. And then we predicted for all the values of the y test that we have in the y training set. Then moving forward, we predicted the accuracy and the score of our model, how good it is and how much it performed good overall, and it scored to be 0.95. And then for our own value that was not present in the dataset, that was also given in the task, that you have to predict the value for the odds 9.25, and we predicted it to be 93.69. The score would be 93.69, and we predicted for one more value. And then moving forward, we calculated the mean absolute error by importing matrices from the sklearn library. That's all from the task one. And day. Thank you.